In the Gilded Age of the 1900s, where sanitation was optional and science was unsettling, but this delightful future had a deeply unsettling past and a terrifying price. Our Professor Puff, a pioneer of pleasure, assured the public it was safe. Totally safe. But when the sweet cloud cleared, the chilling truth was revealed. Oh, the halls weren't just empty, they were silent. Where did the customers go? They hadn't left. They had simply changed. Pleasure didn't just freeze the palate, it froze the person, literally. The machine was still churning. Ouch! To reverse the process, he needed one element he hadn't accounted for. Heat. Extreme concentrated heat. AHA. And for that, he had to go to the heart of the city's forgotten industries. The great coal-choked engine works.
He wasn't the only one aware of the ice cream's potency. Not everyone was frozen. The professor's paranoia was justified. The city's underbelly had eyes.
He finally found what he needed. The blast furnace of the old Bessemer Steelworks. The antidote required precision and a very dangerous delivery system. But the stalker had caught up. He wasn't interested in the ice cream. He was interested in the formula. There you are. Did you truly believe you could escape me down here? It was a battle not for money, but for scientific pride. And for the fate of the frozen city. Professor had an advantage. Years of building unstable, volatile things. He had seconds to spare. He had to fire the antidote. The heat of the furnace would supercharge the counter-agent. The entire system was now weaponized. The resulting blast was not fire, but a wave of concentrated, warming vapor. The unfreeze. Back in the empty hall, the magic began to unspool. The customers were back, confused, disoriented, and hungry. Back in the furnace, the fight was over, but the consequence remained. The professor knew he couldn't leave the machine running, not while the masses craved it. The rush was intoxicating, the pleasure immediate. The cost, inevitable.
The professor had one final act. Destroy the source of the madness.
It wasn't science versus nature. It was scientist versus his own creation. Core was shattered. The vapor production ceased. The machine was dead. Silence reigned. He had traded one catastrophe for another. A frozen population. But no one else would be caught.
The city would heal, eventually. But not by his hands. His hands were meant only for discovery.
He left through his secret exit, taking nothing but the knowledge of his failure and the stalker's clue. The professor went underground. He disappeared into the forgotten tunnels beneath the city. He had a new obsession, the mechanical part, a key to a new and unseen menace. The failure of the ice cream was merely the prequel. The main event was yet to begin. Above him, in the frozen city, the sun set on the quiet, glassine world he had created.
But Professor Percival Puff, the manic East Asian pioneer in his 50s, was already plotting his next